This is a showdown we circle on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines would kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Has the first down and more. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10. The quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
It's a deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Picks up the first, looking for more. Whizzing the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. Way too much speed on that play. Wow, that is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, we just love to see these two uniforms on the field together. Two Midwestern behemoths. The rivalry goes way back to 1887. Of course, they don't play it regularly anymore.
And two of the most recognizable fight songs in college football. And, and as legend goes, not long after learning the game and forming a team, Michigan traveled to Notre Dame to play in the first ever football game held in South Bend. Unfortunately, we just don't get a chance to see these teams play as often as we used to.
They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. It is intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go out and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back, caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, I don't know about you, I'm just enjoying these teams colliding here today. In a perfect world with no politics, Michigan and Notre Dame would play every year, but it's just all too rare now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is a game we need to be able to see every single year. If you're the athletic director at Michigan or Notre Dame or friends with the program, anything you can do to make this one happen, we would love to see it. There's been a lot of chatter recently, so who knows? Maybe it's in the works. Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on first down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before...
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's in the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now here's the toss play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He got it. The field goal's good. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. He'll hand it off. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Because that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Brings up third down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Notre Dame, 21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Wolverines! Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Handoff running right. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Across the 40. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half.
Oh, the ball is out. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks through over the right side. Can they chase him down? Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Michigan. They are pouring it on now. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Carried by the running back. Third down coming.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Let's it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Brings up second down.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. QB keeper all the way.
Quarterback with the carry. Loses 3. Third down coming up.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 38. Seton Hill University.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Notre Dame, 28.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. To the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First and 10 now for the offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
First and goal, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal.
29
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown, obviously.
Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here. In midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the right side. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention.